Hello and welcome back to lesson number 7. We're going to talk about email templates in this lesson. So if we go over here to the email templates, and essentially there are, 6 different email templates. Really there's only 5. This last one we're not really using at this point. That's going to get modified soon. It's on the list of things to change. But it's just sitting there not doing anything right now, so I'm not worried about it. But what this is, when somebody books you, they're going to get an automatic email sent back. They're going to put an email address in there. It's required. That's going to be a communication method, right? So when they book you, the first thing they do is it's a new order, right? They will send a message. The subject line will say appointment request pending. And then the message is this. If we hit update, this is not the default message. This is my custom message that I put. I stole it from Jody as well. But you can see dear name, and it has some of the coding stuff in here, so it gives their first name, so at least it's personalized. And then just a quick message. Thanks for reaching out and booking my services. I received your request. I'll contact you shortly to discuss the details. In the meantime, if you have immediate questions, feel free to contact me. I look forward to assisting you. Boom, phone number, website, email address. I put my commission number in there just so if they want to look and see if I'm legit, they can. And then just a basic request summary, like this is what their order was. These are the things they asked for. Now, if you're a little bit nerdy and you want to utilize the variables down here, you can. That is essentially what this is. So name, you can put them in brackets. You can copy and paste these down here into that so you can put whatever you want in it. It's a way to go customize a little more if you know how. I understand it a little bit, but just enough to be dangerous, so I don't mess with it a whole lot. But what you can do then is at the bottom, you'll also see test this template. So what you can do is it'll have your email address that you have on this system. You just hit send, and it will send an email, a test email that is what your customers would get once they book you. I would suggest you do that for each of those. Appointment accepted. They're going to send you a request, right? They book you. If you hit accept, which there really should be no reason you don't, because your time should be up to date, your fee should be up to date, so there should be no reason not to, unless it's a general notary appointment and you call them and you talk to them before you hit accept, which is what I do. That's what I would suggest you do. When you get the order, their phone number's right there. Click on it, call them. Hey, this is Tony. I just got your order. Just want to, go over the details and make sure we're on the same page. We understand everything that needs to go on. Because I have had to do that a few times where they didn't have something, or something wasn't right, or they were looking for something, or they misunderstood. I just hit reject. So I didn't accept it. I think that's the only time I've ever rejected an order. But if you accept it, then it's going to send them this update. And it's pretty basic. Your appointment's been accepted as follows. I put this note in there, and I've got this all over the site. The quoted fees are based on the information provided at the time of booking. Any additional documents or signatures required may incur extra charges. So if you're doing general notary, it's not that uncommon that they don't know exactly what they have until you're at the table. Happens quite often, actually. One of the beautiful things about this is if you have escrow officers or attorneys, you do loan signings. If you have them as clientele and they book you, they can book you through this, and then they know when you have confirmed that you got it. I have several escrow officers that will book me directly through here. As soon as I hit accept, it fires them back an email that says it's been accepted. Now they know that I have taken their job. They know that I'm aware, and it's on my calendar. They don't have to call you. You don't have to call them. You don't have to email them. They book the order. It takes them 1 to 2 minutes. The email comes to you. You hit accept. It automatically fires an email back, lets them know that you've accepted the order, and you should be good to go from there. There's no signing service involved. There's no waiting to find out who they got. Random person, random notary. They don't know who they're getting. They know they've got you. They know you've accepted it. Boom. It's beautiful. So if you have direct signing business or escrow officer business, this tool is really, really, really spectacular. I know the ones that hire me directly absolutely love it. Completed. This will also let them know, and this is, I think, one of the best parts. Once you've completed the job, especially if you're doing general notary and you want Google reviews, some of you are like, I don't like asking for reviews. I understand. I'm not in love with it either. What happens, though, when you complete the job, it'll say, Dear Jim or Dear Susie, it was a pleasure assisting you. I'm grateful for the opportunity. When you have a moment, I'd appreciate leaving a Google review. It helps assisting others in finding reliable services. Then you have your link right here for them. Thank you for your time and support. Your feedback is invaluable, deeply appreciated. And then I also have my bank, my business bank, which is NBKC, gives me a payment link. They give me a QR code and a payment link, so somebody can click on that link and it takes them directly to a portal where they can put in their credit card information. They can put in their email address, so it gets them an invoice. I don't stand around and wait for people. I have the QR code on the back of my card, so I usually give them a card and say, you can just pay me right there. I'm not going to sit around and wait. I haven't been stiffed once. Everybody's always paid me. So they just give the QR code, they bring it up, said, you can do that later if you want. Don't worry about it. Or they can use this as well. So if I hit complete, then they automatically have not only my Google reviews, but my pay deal if need be. So, and who knows, maybe one day somebody will decide to give me a tip and they're just going to pay me extra. Haven't had that happen yet, but not through a credit card. I have gotten cash tips before. And the other ones are pretty obvious. Rejected, canceled. If it gets canceled, it'll let them know. This one, like I said, is going to get changed into a different one actually fairly soon. It's on a list of modifications that we're upgrading things to. Pretty simple with the email templates. I don't know if I said this already, but if you want duplicates of what I've got here, I do have them in a notepad format. Just send me an email real quick to, that right there at the bottom, info@notarycounter.com. And just tell me you want the email templates, and I'll fire them off to you. They're just notepads. You just copy and paste them and obviously change my name to yours. Actually, I think I put them in there just basic stuff. So, all right, we'll see you in the next one. Take care.